Hey, this is Jabril, aka Mr. Think Outside the Box, and welcome to Black Business Heroes, the entrepreneur section. And we know about our Jay-Z's already, our P. Diddy's, and all those people. And I do think their stories are very inspiring, and we've heard about them a lot. But I wanted to highlight in this video the people we don't hear about as much. Inspiring black entrepreneurs that are doing it in a really big way. People that have billion-dollar companies to people who just make, about $500,000 a year. And everything, kind of in between. But their stories are inspiring. And I've had the pleasure, to call some of these people my friends and just have the pleasure to sit down with some of them for breakfast. And most of these people I don't even know, but their stories are very inspiring. And I know they'll inspire you too. So I hope you enjoy, and I urge all of you, if you're watching, go ahead and share this video with, as many people as you can. I know you share like a lot of those crazy videos that probably don't put black people in a better light, all those crazy reality show clips and everything like that. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this video. Take care and enjoy.
Okay, welcome to the Black Entrepreneur section, part one. And when I'm going over all these incredible people, I'm going to keep it really short and brief because we have quite a few people to get through, and I know you guys have a limited amount of time, throughout the day. So I want to try and keep it as short as I can, but also inform you about these people. But what you're going to want to do is Google these people. I really, really encourage you to Google these people and, find out their whole story. They all have incredible stories, but let's just get to it real quick. So first up, we have Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary is an incredible individual. He's a lawyer, and he had very, very humble beginnings. When I'm talking about, like, no running water in the house type humble beginnings, and basically built an empire. And he gives back a lot to his community. I can't say enough. Research what he does. He gives back an incredible amount. And his big specialty is dealing in big liability settlements from insurance companies in wrongful, death suits. And his fee is 35%. And his first big case was $35 million in 1985. And his next one was $500 million in 1995. And from there, when you have a 35% fee, and he has quite a few practicing lawyers within his firm, and so basically it is private jet type life now, and big corporate jets. I'm not talking about little baby private jets. I'm talking big corporate jets. I mean, this guy is big time, and his story is absolutely inspiring. From very, very humble to beginnings to the top 1% of people in the world. Big congratulations to Mr. Gary. Now, wow, Mr. John W. Rogers, Jr., absolutely phenomenal story right here. He's a hedge fund manager, and their logo at Aerial Capital Management is a turtle. They're about, growth and winning the race by, steady growth versus like sporadic type of trading. And, it's paid off well. You have $1 billion company. He was a basketball star at Princeton, and he was known for making investment trading calls during, after the games, at halftime. It was crazy type of thing. Business and sports taught all the way. Father taught him investing at the age of 12. And parents, I can't urge you enough. Your influence in your child's life pays off big, and I can definitely tell John is a result of some incredible parents. And his father taught him the value of investing and tips, and he started trading at the age of 12. So Google this guy. Like I said, amazing story. And his mother is also his mother was the first black law graduate from the University of Chicago in law school in 1946. Google the guy. And if you want to talk about a power couple, a power man, Mr. Rogers, in the inauguration when Obama got into office, he was, one of the people in the limo right besides Obama. So I don't know who. I'm pretty sure John can take Obama in a game of one-on-one, but I don't know. We'll see. And, he gives back a lot. In the summer, I want to keep this short and brief. Like I said, I'm just so excited about these people. Mr. Rogers gives back a lot in the summer, and he takes kids from the inner city and teaches them about investing and how to basically grow your money. And he does this, all throughout the summer, and gives back a lot of his time. And Mr. Bereola, wow, talking about rurally raised and yet metropolitan-minded. He's about being a true gentleman, showing men that it's cool to have manners, and not calling women bees and all this stuff. Just being a well put together individual that's a respectable, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, Chinese. I mean, he's teaching people worldwide. He's an international guy, and everyone from, mom and pop people to, world famous celebrities know who this guy is. And yeah, he has his book out. It's a gentleman and etiquette book for the urban sophisticate, which he says. He has a huge following and, growing. He's starting his legendary journey, but he's already definitely well on his way. And, 5-10 years from now, just call him a legend already. And wow, Miss Shanel Cooper's like, I can't say enough about this woman. And she's born in Louisiana, and, she's an author. She has this book out, Stilettos in the Kitchen, and she has a whole big library online, social media. She's everywhere. And, she teaches women, if you want to attract, an amazing man, you have to become that amazing woman first. And I love this woman so much because we have so much basically BS out there, all these shows that are just degrading black women, like all these reality shows, and they're just the stuff people are doing. And she is one of the people leading, a revolution to how to really be and still be cool, be classy, be sexy, and all of that in one. Can't say enough about her. Google her, you'll see her. Yeah, like I said, see, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm already saying all the things that I was going to say. And she has a huge following, growing celebrities, and everyone knows who she is. Everyone knows Miss Skykes. And don't be surprised in 2 years if you see her on TV with her own show and doing something positive versus, all that. I don't even want to focus on the negatives, but yeah, 2 years, don't be surprised if you see this woman on TV. Wow. When I say legend, she is a legend. Mrs. Howroyd, so Janice Bryant Howroyd is a legend. Oprah verified. When I say a business legend in the world, this is it. She's born in 52 in Carolina. She owns Act One Group. It's the largest minority-owned employment agency in the United States. And forget, minority-owned. It's one of the biggest in the world regardless. So, she does numbers, and she gives back a lot to the community. When I say that, Google the type of things that she does. She's legendary, no less than legendary. I haven't called anyone legendary yet, but she's definitely legendary. And the people I'm about to name, we have some more legendary people coming. Wow, Junior, Mr. Bridgeman. He used to play ball. He used to play for, the Bucks, and played in the NBA for, quite a few seasons. But then he, knew his career wasn't going to be forever. And when we talk about transitions, this guy owns a lot of franchise-based restaurants. And when I say a lot, I mean mega restaurants. Like Wendy type chains. He owns a lot of these. And when I say big dollars, according to Forbes, has a net worth over $200 million. So when you're talking big dollars, this is it. Google this guy's story, amazing, and this guy gives back a lot too. And then we have Buddy, Mr. Fletcher. We talk about American Money Manager right here. This is it. This guy, and his father was a big influence in his life. So, like I said again, parents really teach your kids all that you know, and so they can have a head start in life. It's not about giving them, the newest Jordans or things like this. Advice that will really pay off in dividends. Teach them values and all this stuff. Don't think, it's falling deaf on the ear. Really teach your children. I know this is supposed to be a biographical, but I really want this stuff to sink in. A lot of these people are where they are because of their parents, and other people, didn't have, parents that could really show them as much. But parents, it's shown, statistically, when you have, good parents showing you the way, it really pays off. Like I said, father gave him lessons early in life in investments, and this guy gives back a lot. Google him. His story is very amazing. And according to Forbes, his net worth is over $150 million. When I'm talking about big money, we've got big money here. Mr. Chris Gardner. Wow, another amazing story. Owns a stock brokerage firm, Gardner Rich & Company. And he had a rough business journey. If you guys have seen his movie, Pursuit to Happiness with Will Smith, this is actually the real guy inside of here. So I'm not going to go over it too much. And, he had the book first, and then his movie came out. And he gives back a lot to his community because obviously, he used to be homeless at one time. And so he cares a lot about giving back. And now, complete 180 shift, and absolutely amazing guy right here. Google him. His story is amazing. And pick up his book if you haven't had a chance to. The movie's awesome, but go ahead, pick up his book. Thank you for watching, and take time, Google these inspiring individual stories, and you'll see the power. And not everyone had, as you can see, some people grew up in some very good circumstances, and other people started from nothing. It doesn't matter. But one thing and all, they all give back to the communities, and they work hard, no matter where they started in life. If they had a head start, one thing, one common characteristic is they all work very hard. Nothing has really ever been handed to them. They continue to work hard, and they share. They really give from their heart and give back. And also, many of them have Facebook profiles, Twitters, and books out, and you'll see the list up here. I'll list them all below in this video. So go ahead, and if you want to see any of these people interviewed, feel free, leave a comment and say, hey, I want to see this person interviewed. And I can pretty much get a hold of anyone in the world. So if you really want to see someone interviewed and tell me why, I'll make it happen. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and visit me at JabrilAgoro.com, and then also Jabril.com, and coming soon, Mr. Think Outside the Box. I hope you've enjoyed, and take care.